Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. If today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Gabriel Bolahan will be one of our pundits. Don't come outside, come they talk about this Bukayo Saka issue. So Baba come they talk say as Saka dey now, so all those people they talk say Saka go fit because of Champions League football, come up for Arsenal, go join Liverpool, go join Man City, go join this and that. Say he no see all those things happen because number one, Saka dey very young. The guy never reached like 25 or even 26. He's still very young, so there's still many years for him to play for Arsenal for Champions League football. So no need for him to move. So wetin dey see be say Saka go still sign contract for Arsenal. We go take him to a lengthy years. You get, say there's still enough time. You get, she been at the same thing with me at the talk before. Say Saka still dey very young. Why somebody even dey think say as Saka dey now at age 9, the reason say if I no play Champions League football, my career don't finish. When your career dey never even reach peak, never even reach anywhere. How many years you don't even play for Arsenal? We then don't push am high, saying go above Champions League. I bet men are killer for this matter, Jerry. Paul Merson will be one of our super legends. Don't come as I come the advice me because I say it will make sense when they start Pepe for the match against Brentford. Say Pepe get a lot of things to prove and the guy go fit get the job done. So if they see me them play Pepe, say for him, say it will make huge sense because those Pepe don't leave a Benjamin before he can go AFCON, and for that AFCON he played very well. He made some assists and he scored some goals. So now we say don't come back, especially now we say Martinelli don't get suspension. Then the best thing will go happen and make them drafting Pepe. When he come play for that Martinelli wing, the guy can still make some things happen. So I don't know whether I want to subscribe to Baba line of thoughts. So make them bring in Pepe ahead of Emil Smith-Rowe, so that Emil Smith-Rowe will come in for second half either to replace Pepe or to replace Odegaard. So it will make sense like that, because if he puts Emil Smith-Rowe first, what if Odegaard can't get done tired? Who you go come out? So you go come bring in Pepe, come drafting Emil Smith-Rowe for Odegaard, they come put Pepe for Emil Smith-Rowe. How you go take do all these things? So if now you be a Teta, what you go do? Shey you go play Smith-Rowe first, and we go play Pepe first. Let me know your thoughts for the comment section. At the same time, William Gallas, so be one of our former players, don't come outside, come they talk the same thing when Henry they talk, say it go be failure, huge failure if Arsenal no qualify for top 4. Now Baba they talk, say it no go make sense. Make them make sure see them qualify for top 4. People they talk failure. At the beginning of the season, what will be our own expectation? I don't know, one that just they change mouth midway. Well, now your opinion, Sha. At the same time, as Gallas come make that comment when Henry make, so many people come attack William Gallas. But I'm saying, why you don't get any rights to make all those kind of comments? Because you don't know football. So many people come to draw comparison to comments when you don't make before in the past. You know, so when they buy Ben White, so back when they criticize Arteta, the hierarchy, Edu Gaspar, Richard Galaxy, why then go leave Rafael Varane will be £40 million? Come go settle for Ben White for £50 million, and Ben White is coming from Brighton. Varane they come from Real Madrid. The guy talk plenty. He even talk say no be say because Varane na a fellow countryman or because two of them are France. Say the Coco be say Varane is coming from Real Madrid. They have won Champions League. He has played at the highest level. He has played with Sergio Ramos. He's very good compared to somebody who we don't know. Say you don't know who Ben White is. Who is Ben White? You know, Baba talk plenty. Say Ben White is coming from Brighton. You know, he has not played at any top level. This and that. At the end of the day now, fast forward to today now, Ben White don't keep 11 clean sheets in 20 appearances. Whereas Varane don't keep 3 clean sheets in 13 appearances. If they talk say who you go choose now moving forward, say make them change the deal now. Say you go prefer Varane over Ben White. No many people when they use that thing, when they criticize Gallas. Say Gallas never even come and say come apologize to Ben White for the plenty attacks. When you attack and when they first sign up. So because of that, Gallas they talk say if Arsenal no end up for top 4, say go feel people use the class. Say me no talk anything like that, Jerry. Don't keep quiet. As if say the thing they very easy. My Arsenal CEO, when they call Vinay Venkasham, don't come as I can explain wetin make Arsenal no sign anybody for January transfer window. You know say before I go even turn an explanation, this thing can open my eye to let me know say most things wey Arteta dey do, no be only Arteta dey take those decisions. So for Vinay to come outside come dey explain, so which means na collective decision making process. You get Arteta dey there, Edu Gaspar dey there, Richard Galley dey there, Vinay Venkasham come dey involved, even Josh Kroenke sef go dey involved. You go know how things dey sub. So most times they go dey blame Arteta, no be only Arteta dey make all these decisions. Like what if Vinay dey talk now? Vinay say by that January say they wanted Otto and Vlahovic, those two. And what make they want buy those people? Say they really say those people be say they would like to sign at the end of the summer, if there was a way for them to fast track it and sign them in January, say it will make sense, the still try am. So they wanted Vlahovic gone, then Otto. So as the deals no work, they don't say instead of us to panic buy like we always do in January. Now if you now talk, say most January na panic buy Arsenal, but we just dey buy to appease the fans, just buy for buying sake. That's why we get a lot of average players when no dey good enough, when no good enough to wear this shirt so we wear so. So Babaka talk say that is why they can say okay, maybe at the end of the summer they go fit get better scouting players, they'll fit check more, get better player with the define instead of your rush because people say buy, you just rush go buy. The same way when Tottenham must go buy Kulusevski and Rodrigo Bentancur, we no can make sense for them now. How many assists, how many goals they don't score? Instead they are worse than the way they were before. So now everybody explain say the reason we make them no buy is just to avoid panic buying. I know say many people feel like this excuse, but it is what it is. Or even Charlie Watts will be one of our super journalists, and at the same time I be goal.com journalist. He don't come and say I can't confirm say Arsenal really want sign Yuri Tielemans, saying sources. Don't let them know say they won't go for the guy. So now at the summer, even men I don't forget, like I talked yesterday, Yuri Tielemans agents they don't discuss with Arsenal hierarchy for London Colney earlier in the season for the transfer window that time. So they still won't sign the guy. Everybody know that one. So now at the summer, and they go fit sign him because the guy don't tell Leicester say I won't find my square root. I don't want to sign new contract. So then Tielemans agents nobody ask nine the reasons. They go the reasons some kind people. They let them say Alpha, this is our guy. Won't sell him more. So now they interested all those kind of package. So now at the end of the summer, we go hope say Arsenal go fit sign him because we are still looking for a partnership with Partey. Xhaka is not a long-term partnership with Partey. If you don't know him, make you know him now. They look for either Yuri Tielemans or Ruben Neves to partner Partey for the middle of that our pack again to make things easy for us. At the same time wey fans dey attack Gallas, and so some pundit sef come dey attack Henry for im statements wey im talk say if Arsenal no end up for top 4, say the season go be a failure. They come dey carry Henry go back to im previous comments wey im make, and they talk say back in October when Arsenal play 2-2 versus Crystal Palace, so they come ask Henry say how far na shey you see Arsenal qualifying for Europe, and Babaka talk say not with what I have seen recently, and that time Arsenal dey 12th for table for the league compared to now wey be say we dey like 6 with some kind of matches to go. You get so Henry can't change in tune, can't talk say now from somebody talk say we no go even go Europe at all. Can't change in tune now to if we no end for top 4, na failure. Don't you think that is a huge barrier? Sometimes the fact that somebody is a legend doesn't mean whatever he says should be sacred. That whatever he says is right. It don't make sense like that. And don't forget, say Henry no really like Arteta. I know they forget all these things. So Henry no even like the Kroenkes. Henry wants making friend Daniel Ek, the owner of Spotify, to take over Arsenal. I don't forget all this history. I don't forget. Henry wants his friend to take over Arsenal. If Arsenal they go a bad turn, if they get a disastrous season, Henry will even be very happy so that Kroenke is out, all those campaigns will come outside again, so that a friend will take over. I don't forget all these histories. Henry, Vieira, and is it Petit, I mean which person again, will support that they are takeover. We say with the legends, we are backing Daniel Ek. I don't forget all these things, so everybody get their own ulterior motive. But the fact still remains that Henry no like Arteta, he no support, and the same way this British man, I don't even forget his name now, that one self, he no like Arteta. And we're still on this top 4 issues. We're going to ask in right from media settings, say where you think say Arsenal will end up for the end of season. So Babacon talk say for him, say if Arsenal will end up for top 4, say it's possible, say he will like him because we can do it. But your own expectation now at least a top 6. You get if Arsenal will end up with top 6, saying go different, say because for the beginning of the season now top 6, 9 in talk say he will like make Arsenal end up again. And this is what we are talking about. With this kind of a statement now as a legend, is not putting pressure on the team. When you come and say, let them know say yes, if you end up for top 4, fine and good, it will be okay. But if you in a top 6, 9 beyond expectation, and that is the truth, unless you one lie. For the beginning of the season, none of you talk say Arsenal go end up for top 4, unless you won't lie. If you talk for the comment section, so you talk and say well, I will know you are a big liar. You are a big liar. Even Henry himself when he talks say top 4 or nothing. In the beginning, was he saying top 4 or nothing? So let's not come outside and because you don't see things they go on. praise the team, you get, encourage them, don't put them under pressure. Don't come out and be saying top 4 or nothing. Don't say that thing gonna put them for pressure, for the edge. Say, if we don't finish top 4, let me say the season is a failure. No, how can you say that? A team, you see, they end in 8th place last season, they don't even go Europe at all. They're just coming back with a rebuilding. We are the youngest team in the EPL with some kind of new faces. All you are saying is top 4 or nothing. Come on now, encourage them. Even though I won't say if I did like this now, if we go top 4, I go sweet me die. But don't come out when they say top 4 or not, and you will say you be legend. People hold you in high esteem, in high regard. You can't come out and make that kind of statement. Say if they don't end up in top 4, it's a failure. That's very bad. Even Antonio Conte said, they ask him for media settings, say, what will be the chances of Spurs to enter for top 4? You know what Conte talk? What they say is Spurs have a 1% chance of entering the top 4. You get? And back when they explain, say, if you check this EPL now, say EPL, they very, very high. The level of the league is very, very high. So if you can't check them to finish for top 4 for them or for where they're now, that's just 1% chance you get. You see this content, that is why a manager is very, very important. The kind of things you say, whether you be legend, is very, very important. When they don't come outside for the media setting, when they reduce the pressure for him team, you get, bring them down to the barest minimum. We let people know, say, we know they even fight for top 4 because we are not likely to be there. It's one chance. But if you go for dressing room, you know the kind of ginger we going to give them, say, my top 4 or not, you know, for dressing room. It doesn't come out openly to come and say it. Unlike our own legend, they come outside, they talk, say top 4 or nothing. If you know anything for top 4 is a failure, putting the team under pressure. Like what Ian self talk, I even forgot to mention him earlier. Ian talk, say, when you check Arsenal have 3 outstanding matches. Every day we talk 3 outstanding matches, 3 outstanding matches. You know who we are playing in that 3 outstanding matches? You know who we are playing? We play all those guys Chelsea, we play Spurs, you get, we play Liverpool. These are 3 big games. Okay, come on Spurs, let's say if we beat Spurs, but how easy is it going to be to beat Liverpool and to beat Chelsea? How easy will that be? And these are like away games also. How easy will it be? So they talk like Ian, they talk, say for this our 3 outstanding games, we can even get like 4 points out of the 3 outstanding games. So it will make sense again, because we don't feel win the 3, it's not possible. There's no way you win Liverpool, you win Chelsea, and you win Tottenham Hotspur. Where it happen? It's not possible. So it is high time we use our tongue to count our teeth. We could be very, very realistic in our expectation. Don't go and build a high expectation, high mountain of expectation, and expect it to happen when you know it's not possible. You get, sometimes you need to know reality now. Or maybe Charlie Watt don't come and second the talk, say for the summer, say Arsenal go make at least 4 signings, and now what they see, because it is very obvious, because they got signed at least 2 strikers, 1 midfielder, and the right back, a young right back who will be deputy for Tomiyasu. You know, say Arsenal the reason Jet Spence, it's the reason Tariq Lamptey, you know, to can't be for that right back position. Well, never know how it could be, because me, I'm saying obviously the rebuilding process will be completed at least this transfer window, because now what Charlie Watts talks, say this transfer window we are going to buy some more players to get to finish up the rebuilding. By the time we go buy, put like the round pegs in the round hole, everything will make sense. Or even new Arsenal signing Matt Turner said don't come outside, they want Aaron Ramsey, say almost say they come Arsenal, no be come count grass, so say no come play, say they come to come fight for the first shirt. They want come play for the first number 1 shirt or so. Make Ramsey know what they do, just they warn am. Say you know, say Ramsey no give them any warning, just come by the shirt. Say him they come, they let am know someone see my plan also, I no come play. Well, it makes sense. At least I never even see the Matt Turner for top flight football. I say they keep for USA, they keep for New Revolution Football Club, so they play very well. Well, now until we see you for EPL, all those clubs they did for America, those ones are shit pack at them now. Where you don't come here, we don't try for some kind of cups, maybe for Europa League or Champions League ahead. I can't know how you they play very well. Well, see you come. Or even Kevin Campbell said, if one of our super pundits said, don't come as I can talk, say it will make sense. Make Arsenal sign this Armando Broja, will be Chelsea player though on loan at Southampton. The Chelsea don't really need the guy. Say the guy has surplus to requirements. Get unless they want to carry the guy, go replace Lukaku, which is not likely going to happen. So in the Chelsea say they will sign it, they will sell the guy. So if Chelsea really want to sell and say, may Arsenal go for the guy, because the guy is very, very good. He can offer you physicality up front. For somebody to bully Maguire easy. So he can offer you that physicality, give you hold up play. If now hold up play, they fine. He can play a deputy to whoever top striker you sign. So it makes sense again, because moving forward, I know so we will end up for Europe. I never know which of the Europe, whether the Champions League or Europa League. So the Coco will say we need all the legs we can get, because we need competition for places. We need extra men to come take us to the glory days. Well, but they watch that, and at the end of the summer we'll see. Even Arsenal CEO Vinay Van Kasham don't come as I call it confirm say Arsenal they renovate their stadium, so they try to replace the roofs, then change the banner waiting for the front of the stadium. Do some kind of repairs, they don't want make the thing go deteriorate, go scatter, go dey anyhow. So they want repair them now. They say bad on the get, and it makes sense. They repair am. No be say rain dey fall, rain go dey beat people, or snow or go dey touch people, all those kind of things. Get, they repair am for our own good. So my dear football lover, if you don't watch yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You go see the thumbnail. Click am so that you go get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get 'em out.